All right. Oppo, is it Marlene? Morning, Cynthia. Ah, okay, cool. Oppo is cool. Sometimes Xiaomi not so effective. Okay, so yeah, over the last weekend on from 30th of January to 1st February, we attended Millionaire Mind Intensive. And I mean, the reason why most people are not a millionaire yet, I mean, I'm not saying that I am, okay, is because they do not think like one, okay, they do not think how they should be thinking, right, in order to become a millionaire or to get the results that they want. So, so today in this Zoom session, right, I will just cover some of the key principles that I feel will help us to navigate and get better financial results. Okay. And after I've attended the 3 days and I look at the notes and I look at the big the what they have tried to share with us, right? It is really what it's talking about to understand our mind, to master our mind, all right? Not to focus about the past, nor project fear in the future. Okay. So even though it is didn't outrightly say that it's like being being present is so important, uh it is actually talking about that, right? Because a lot of us we are immobilized because of fear. Okay. So they define fear as anticipation of pain. Okay. So it is something that hasn't happened, have not happened, and may not happen. So, but then that actually paralyzes us from taking the necessary action that will help us get the result that we want. And on the other hand, other than anticipation of fear, we look back at our past results, like maybe the past 5 or 6 network marketing failures, and we prejudge, right? We prejudge that probably it will be difficult to succeed this time. But of course, I personally have went through many attempts at doing this business. Hello, good morning, Ahing, whoever that is. Maybe you want to identify yourself, Mr. Heng. Okay, anyway, I'll just continue. Yeah, so instead of focusing on the past, oh, Fred, good morning. Wow, coffee shop, can. Remember to order a soft boiled egg, Okay. Okay, so don't focus on the past, don't focus on the fear of the future, okay, and don't anticipate the pain before it even happen. Just do it and keep going. Okay. So how basically when you want to stop anticipation of pain, right, which is using the fear before you make any decision, right? Then what the action is actually means that to go out of your comfort zone. Okay. Good morning, Donna. Right. It's actually to go out of a comfort zone, to learn to stop using fear as a motivator. Although fear, if you use the right way, it can be a great motivator. Right. So TF says your comfort zone is direct proportion to your money zone. Okay. So so you have to take note of that and be willing to do what you're afraid to do. Okay. Okay, so I'll just jump to the next point, okay, which I feel is gonna be very useful. Okay, is to be a great receiver. In TR Factor, they have this declaration sheet that talks about being an excellent receiver. Okay, most Asians, I think out of politeness, right? When someone offer you a food or offer you or pass you money, okay, or any random things. Okay, they just drop by and just pass you. And then usually Asians will be like, hey, no, 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 it's okay lah. Don't, no need lah, no need lah. Okay. Eh, walao eh. No, 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 I didn't take soft bites. I had 214. Yeah. Okay, So be a good receiver, be an excellent receiver. Okay, the reason why is because when people give you things and you say no and you reject it, right, out of politeness, uh it is actually, first of all, you're preventing the person from being an generous giver. Okay, you deny the person who is trying to feel generous that moment from being able to accomplish what he wants to feel. Okay, so it's like a rejection. Although we may think that we are just being polite and they may not mean to give us. Okay, so the right way to do it is to say thank you and just receive it. Okay, just accept it. So you'll make the person giving you happy because he is able to be generous. Okay. When something cause a person to come forth and give you something, it is actually the universe blessing you. Okay. Blessing you abundance. Okay. So when you say no, the universe thought that you don't want more. Okay, so your capacity is always this small. Okay, your capacity to receive is so small, right? This is like maybe a passive income of like 3,000 per month. But when people give you and you start saying yes, right? And universe say, hey, wow, Cynthia likes receiving more. So let's increase the capacity for Cynthia to receive, you know, bigger, give him a bigger container to receive. So when you are being a good receiver, over time, your passive income can contain 5,000 to 10,000 a month. But if you're not a good receiver, your container to receive is only so big. Your dream is this big, right? To have a million or maybe 50 to 60,000 every single month. It is all going to spill over. Okay, it's all going to fall over. So whatever, even you have the sudden money, you'll not be able to contain it. You'll lose it. All right, you'll lose so much. You'll lose like 80% of whatever you were blessed with, and you always left with this much. And you'll be wondering why I still don't have money in my bank account, or why I still haven't accumulated wealth. Why am I stuck? Okay. So that is one of the reason. Okay. So of course, opposite of being a excellent receiver, you also have to be a generous giver. Okay, I mean generous giver as in not to give until you don't have. Okay. So in Millionaire Mind Intensive, they have this system called the money jars. Okay. So you only give away 5% of each time when you receive money. Okay. So if let's say you sold a product or for $100. Okay, that is like a normal sales job. If let's say you sell it for $100. Okay, if let's say you okay, let's say you make $100, $5 you give it away is 5%. Okay. So this is the law of planting seeds. Yeah. So the more you give, the more you get. If you want to be rich, you want to have a lot of money, you give money. Okay. If you want to have when you let's say you want to have a smooth journey to becoming successful, or you want to have a smooth journey every time you're traveling. So what do? You give other people convenience. Okay. So like mm, okay, let's say a person he needs to get food. So you provide convenience by hey, what would you like? I'm here so I can help you get. You offer uh convenience for the person. So when you do this such actions, right? You give people convenience. Let's say some people is passing through, you know, uh you just walk aside and let them pass smoothly. Sometimes we instead of doing that we block their path, right? Or cut them off, let's say driving on the road, uh, they want to overtake, you purposely drive in front of them and block their path. Okay. So that is not providing convenience. And then what you're doing is having giving other people obstacle. Okay. So when you keep on in your daily life, right, become an obstacle for other people, in your real life, your to navigate to success, you will also meet with a lot of obstacles. Okay. So of course, it's very simple. Whatever you want, just do it to other people. Yeah. Okay, let me see what else is important. Any questions? Any questions so far? Okay, so T. Half Ecker, right? He has this famous saying. Uh, when I talk to you for 5 minutes, I will know whether you will be a financial success or financial disaster. Okay. He will only ask this question. In fact, in two minutes will be able to. So okay, so I will be him. Okay, I will ask you, do you manage your money? Okay, I mean I'm literally asking you lah, so you can respond. Do you manage your money? Donna, do you manage your money?
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay, maybe do you mind to share with us how you manage your money?
How I manage my money. It's like when I need to spend is necessary, I will spend. But yeah, it's just being what do you call it? Balancing between being frugal and being generous.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Awesome. Okay, anybody else you manage your money? Oh, Alan is running errands. Thanks for coming on, even though you're running errands. Okay, just a revision for you. Okay. Okay. Who else? Who else? Marlene, how do you manage your money? Okay, so basically why he asked that is because only people who okay. Set aside regularly for investment. Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, correct. So I will touch on that. Okay. So I think that is also very important. Um, when it comes to okay, in the Millionaire Mind Intensive, it's called the FFA jar. Okay, FFA is called it means a financial freedom account. Yeah. So the financial freedom account is when you don't spend for you don't spend it at all unless it's for investment or buying a business. Okay, that will work for you even though you are not there. Yeah. So that is something that Marlene is doing really fantastic. And in MMI, he recommended 10%. Okay, set aside 10% every month. Okay, or whenever you receive money. Okay, money can come from many sources, from your salary, from doing some deals, right? Maybe you have some antiques at home. Okay, antiques at home, and you sell it, and you got it for money. Okay, you got $1,000 from selling one of your antique vase. So you just take the $1,000, you take 10%, you can invest, okay, in stocks, in precious metals, in crypto. Okay, so it diversifies. So your asset is always growing. Okay, asset is something can be also something that pays you, okay, or increase your value over time. So so that's the for FFA. Okay, FFA jar. Okay, so the other jar, okay, is education jar. Okay, so it's a EDU. Okay, on the jar itself, you just label EDU, education. So like over the weekend, we spend some money. Okay, it's not a lot. The general ticket is $31. VIP is 140 to 150 around that. Okay, so you need to spend money. Okay, then invest in your education. Yeah. If you don't spend money invest in your education, you're going to try and navigate the road to success on your own. Okay. And of course, when we look at our own track record, I mean, maybe we are successful in other areas, but if let's say you're talking about in the area of network marketing, we try to navigate this business and that we have not achieved success yet and try to advise ourselves it's going to be a long winding road. Okay, so the wise way is always to invest in your education. Yeah, I think I salute every one of you who are here this morning, right? Because you're investing in your education so that you can progress. Yeah, you can progress and you believe in learning. So kudos to you on that. Yeah, and you're humble enough to say that, okay, maybe there's something I can learn. Yeah, so set aside 10% of whenever you receive money into the education jar. Yeah. So when a course comes up that with a topic that interests you, right? I'm not saying go for every single classes or all classes, but any interesting topics that you find that is worth your money, to invest, go for it, right? Because you already set aside over time, you've accumulated like $1,000. Even though some events, they have upsell courses and it costs a few $1,000s, but you think that by attending it is going to change your life. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Right. By attending it's going to bring you to the next level. You have it ready. You don't have like, oh shit, I don't have the money. I haven't set aside. Then you cannot benefit, or you have to back borrow still, right? Okay. So that's for the education part. Yeah, it can be a guitar class, it can be a learn the Japanese language, Korean language, right? So that you can meet clients from these people from all these nationalities. So what's the other jar? Anyone can remember? Cynthia can remember? We have covered the financial freedom account. We have covered the education jar. And now we will talk about the play jar. Okay? PLAY, play jar. Play. Okay, this play jar is a jar that I really like, and I feel is very important. Okay? This play jar is for you to uh accumulate over either 1 month or over 3 months. Okay. And once you accumulate for this, like every quarter, you are supposed to spend it all. Okay. In what areas? You have to spend it all in luxury. Okay. Five-star um pampering yourself. Okay. Pampering yourself in terms of like what the trainer say. You go to a spa, you there are like 10 masseuse, you say you all work on me at the same time. It's not like, oh, go to the spa and one person. So it's something that you do and make yourself feel like, the rich person frequency. Okay. So a lot of people, they will rather give than okay. They will rather give other people than actually to buy for themselves. Have you ever seen people who, like, they always buy the best for other people, but they don't do that for themselves? They say, oh, this one I need to give to my nephew. I want to give this, I buy this very damn good thing for my son or for my husband. Okay. But you never see that they say, "Oh, I need to buy this very good thing for myself." Okay. So there's actually a it's a subconscious thing. Okay. That the belief that they are not deserving to receive something so precious. They are not worth receiving something so good. Okay. So it can be due to childhood. Okay. Like the parents make them feel that they don't deserve the best things. So they will always give to other people. And at the end of the day, they inside subconsciously, they feel miserable. Okay. So I thought that this pleasure is very wonderful because you're supposed to practice uh telling yourself you're worth it. Okay, you deserve it. Okay. So, and the pleasure will, when you use it, you feel $1 million. All right. You feel like $1 million. And that's what you need to keep feeling. Because if you don't feel like $1 million every single day, it will be not so easy for you to attract uh the right people and the right events that will happen in your life to make you a millionaire. Okay. So our job is to feel like $1 million as often as we can. Okay. So that's why just yesterday, Reese and I was at Orchard, okay, Center Point, yeah, Center Point. So we were at Molecule, the shop, okay. So they have this $1 million chair. So it's like a stack of cash, a stack of $1 million. Yeah, correct. And it looks very real, and it makes you feel like $1 million. Yeah, so I feel it's good to have such monuments or items to make you feel at a high frequency to attract. Okay, so the next jar is where is the next jar? Long-term savings for spending. Okay, so play jar is also 10%. Okay, long-term savings for spending LTSS. Okay, LTSS. Long-term savings for spending. Okay, this one is for paying of loans, paying of debts, okay? Saving up for vacation, saving up for uh buying a car, saving up for buying a house. Yeah, so over time you can uh you buy okay, so TF always say spend only money you have. Don't spend money that you don't have. Okay, that's the difference between between the broke people who are broke and people who do well. Okay, people who are wealthy. And the purpose of money just right is actually to let you spend without guilt. Okay, because when it comes to money, you cannot have any negative association. All right. So for example, you say, "Oh, yes, I want to be rich. I want to be rich." Then you see a person who is rich and say, "That's a rich bastard. He's just lucky. He is flaunting. Rich people are so show off." Okay, be careful. You you're just contradicted yourself because here you are trying to be rich, but on the other end, you're criticizing people who are rich. You're sending a mixed signal to the universe. Okay? So your universe like, I thought Jimmy wants to be rich, but how come he doesn't like rich people? So when you send such mixed signal, the universe will think, oh, maybe Jimmy doesn't want to be rich. He doesn't like rich people, right? So the universe say, okay, your wish is my command. You will not be rich. So what do you have to do instead? You have to admire and respect rich and successful people, right? You can never have anything negative associated with being rich. Okay? Do not self-sabotage your chances to becoming rich. And it's a very fine thread, it's a very fine line that you have to watch your mind. Okay, that's why it's called millionaire mind. Okay, so you have to start appreciating and admiring rich people. Never criticize rich people if you want to be rich. Yeah, Donna, you got something to share? Okay, I'll continue. Please interrupt me anytime. Okay, you can just if you have any questions, just interrupt me or type in the chat box. Uh, okay, how else do we actually feel negative towards money? Okay, so I like this author. His name is anyway. He has this concept of arigato money. Some people sometimes when we have to spend money or when we have to pay the bills, okay, we have this negative feeling towards. So we have to make sure that we replace that feeling with gratitude. Okay, so he has this concept called arigato money. So whenever you spend, you have to pay for your bill. Okay, instead of feeling lousy, angry, you just say arigato money. When you make the payment, you say arigato money. Thank you for allowing me to have the ability to make this purchase. So I won't go hungry. So I have food to eat. So I have a chair to sit on. Okay, arigato man. Welcome, Rabia. Rabia is in her warehouse now.
Who's here? I mean, who's in the Zoom?
Uh, we have Hans, Ellen, Donna, Cynthia.
Oh, so
Uh,
many.
yeah, a lot. Marlene, Reese, and uh, Ahing. Yeah, Fred also here. Yeah. Yeah, so I was just sharing with everyone about not having negative feeling towards money and instead adopt a gratitude mindset towards money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so when we are spending, we must say arigato money. Thank you for allowing me to have the chance to pay so I can go on a vacation, go on a holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and not to criticize rich people. Yeah, because we will be sending mixed messages to the universe. Okay, when we send conflicting messages, then the universe will be confused, and then our journey to where we want will be very long and tedious. Okay, so there are five critical factors to financial freedom. Okay, a lot of people think that oh, we only want to make passive income. No, no, no. Okay, it's also important to have working income. Okay, savings, investments, passive income also. Okay, because we don't want to work until we die. So, and find the definition of financially free, okay, or financial freedom, right, is when your passive income is more than your expenses. Yeah, doesn't mean that you need to become a millionaire to become financially free. Okay, you just have to, while you're working, you have a working income, you have savings, you have investments, you can work on increasing your passive income to be more than your expenses. Okay. Then also you have to simplify your lifestyle. That means you have to start spending less. Okay. In areas that you can reduce shopping on Shopee or going on too many concerts. Okay. I think somebody very familiar. Okay, so when you reduce all that, okay, on or going on reduce like going on unnecessary vacations, okay, you will accelerate your wealth uh path, okay, your financial freedom path by a lot, by a lot. Okay. So like recently Reese and I, we postponed our holiday plans, okay, to visit her parents, okay, so that we can accumulate more wealth or accumulate faster. And when we got a bigger stash, then we can spend uh based on the jar, okay. So we are planning for vacation. So our LTSS long term savings for spending will accumulate enough first, then we will expand the jar. Okay. So it's maybe her jar LTSS and my LTSS jar combined and go for the trip. So we won't feel the pinch, right? Because Our FFA is also got 10%. Our give, we contribute 5%, give away, give the money away. Our education, we accumulate. So whenever a important class that we have to pay for, we can go. Okay. So T.F. Ecker says that the o- the people who are rich are actually masters of managing their money. So the reason why you are not rich yet, if you are not already rich, is because you are very poor at managing your money. That's all he's talking about, right? So if you want to master money, you must manage money. Okay? You can start from 10 cents. You can start from $1. It doesn't matter what is the amount. It is the habit of managing. Okay? So you can actually have the physical jars. Okay, you can have the physical jars. Okay, like the cookie jars. Okay, so you label it FFA, LTSS, education, give. Okay, you can label it physically. And then every now when you have some small coins and change, you just distribute into the jars. Okay, the FFA jar and the play jar, right? So when they become full, you just expand it, just use it. Okay, just use it. Okay, so far any questions and anything that you can resonate with, like what I shared, like you maybe you ever criticize rich people, you say they are cocky, they are show off, does that resonate with you? Have you done that before? Or you already admire the rich people? Okay, maybe you're already rich and you admire yourself. Yeah, come on, some interaction, guys.
Admire lah. Example, my mother lah. So my mother
Sapu.
not working for more than 10 years ma, but she really led a simple life. Meaning to say when we were younger, right?
Yeah.
We don't like go to restaurants or go for holidays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I think she really park her money somewhere whereby she's able to, like right now, she's not working for more than 10 years. So she's like
Uh-huh.
receiving payouts and stuff.
Right.
Mm.
All right.
So
That's
like in her younger days, she like really save a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like back in the days, we like really like only ate like bread, biscuit. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
good.
simple life for us
Uh,
lah. So
uh,
that's why we can appreciate this kind of staple foods.
yes. So what Rabia's mom did is a simplification. That means she greatly reduced unnecessary expenses to accumulate money. But of course, when there is no balance, it's also not good. Okay? Like that's why the play jar to expand on luxury is important because you can be rich. You want to be rich and you want to be rich and happy. Okay, you need to take care of the emotional aspect, and you want to know that you can accumulate assets. Okay, so Cynthia say yes. She has condemned the rich and labeled them as cocky. Yeah. So we will it's good to have the awareness, Okay, it's good to have awareness. So but now at least we know that that is actually sending contradicting a message to the universe. So instead of saying that, we admire their wisdom, okay, and their wit, right? To be able to acquire wealth, not because not everybody can. It is a capability. It is a blessing. Yeah, exactly. Right. So Ma was saying you have to give credit to wealthy people because they obviously did something right. Correct or not? To gain that status. Okay? And it is the very wisdom that we all need, that we want to have. So we have to learn to uh uh coming from the space of abundance, right? And don't deny ourselves from all this, the experience, okay? Yeah, so we have to honor these people. Of course, we don't care about their personal life, but we are just saying that we admire fantastic. Yeah. So we admire them, and they did something right. Okay. Attending the seminar, I realized that how we dress is also very important. Okay. How we portray ourselves. Okay. How we carry ourselves. Okay. And people want to work with you. Okay. Based on how you look only. Okay. Even they don't know what is your financial status, but they make a conclusion based on your image. Okay, how you walk, how you talk, how you dress. Okay, so you can call it a power image, right? And they are whatever you're going to say, they already give you 50% plus 50% credit. Okay, yeah. So that's something that I realized. And when you are to have that kind of confidence, I feel is when you know yourself well, when you learn and you know you are competent when it comes to understanding the human mind. Okay? And you know yourself, you understand yourself. So when you feel that you understand yourself and you understand how the mind works, okay, and how most people the mind works, you will have that kind of confidence. Okay. And when you have this kind of confidence, you have an edge that to people would want to work with you, right? Like I think Fred is one good example. He has that confidence in him, right? He knows what he's doing. That's why he has the credibility, and people you can see that he can command the respect from people around him, right? And he's built good friendships. Yeah, that's what I observe. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's also a necessity jar. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So Cynthia also learned it, right? Learn the right thing in the MMI. Great. So the necessity jar is 55%. It's for our daily necessities, the food, the clothings, the transportation. Yeah. So necessity take up 55%. So when you get a salary, for example, you get $5,000, 55% will be for daily necessities. So your daily life will not be disrupted. You will not be putting 30%, 40% into investment, then the next day you have to go to the garden to pick grass and go and fry vegetable. So your family will still have food, breakfast as usual, nothing's changed. But wealth, you're accumulating wealth. So, Cynthia, you got anything to share? Like you feel that it's important? Yeah, I'm just asking whoever that attend. Right. Maybe Alan or Rabia, something that you'll find very very useful. Okay, your best takeaway from the seminar. Hey, Rabia disappear. Hey, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ah,
I
okay.
printed orders lah.
Okay. You print your order first.
You asking about takeaways ah?
Ah, takeaways.
Because I only attended, I did not attend the second day.
Yeah.
But for me, right, my biggest takeaway I feel is the thing about fear.
Yeah, okay. Tell us about it.
I cannot, I not too sure how to put it to words because
Uh-huh.
my brain still haven't wake up. I'm still
Uh-huh.
like asleep. But for example, the one that we did the activity, which is the arrow, that
Uh-huh.
we have to break by placing it on our throat or
Yes.
whichever that surface that is stable lah.
Uh-huh.
So I was pretty surprised that it actually broke quite fast. So that is the thing. I think the word fear, right? That is when it is really an illusion. I think it's being it's being embedded in us since we were a child, I feel. So
Yes.
that's why everything, because I'm an educator myself, right?
Yes.
So we always reiterate to children about consequences. But
Yeah.
the thing haven't happened yet. So
Correct.
when we tell children about consequences, right, we are somehow reminding them that there is fear for them to be afraid of doing certain things that is eventually happening to us like in adulthood, because we are so used to like thinking of, oh, what are the consequences, what is the pros and cons, and then that is when the word fear comes. We start to be afraid of doing things. So that's why I mentioned to you lah, when I start certain things, I don't like follow through.
Uh-huh.
That
Uh-huh.
is one of my weakness, I
Right.
suppose, that I need to improve on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's my takeaway.
awesome. So, yeah. Yes. So what are you gonna do about it? I mean, since after you realize that, the fear has been playing tricks on us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is what do you intend to do about it? As in, how are you gonna use this knowledge to improve how you handle fear in the future?
For me, as a first step, I feel like I should be filtering whatever that, especially what my mom says, because whatever that she says holds a lot of weight. I understand, but
Uh-huh.
then I think the first step is to filter to the noises out there,
Okay.
and then because Ramadan is coming, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I've already making plans with like friends lah.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah. So I just need to follow through, like in terms I have to like follow up.
Great. Awesome. Yes. Way to go. Yes,
And then
uh-huh.
the flea market, remember?
Okay. Okay, okay, see, so I think that's very good sharing, Uh fear is false evidence appearing real. Okay? False evidence appearing real. And because our mind have been programmed in such a way that it wants to protect us from danger, correct? It wants to protect us from danger. So you will always have this empowering. Hi, good morning, Eileen.
Good
Yeah,
morning. Good
morning.
morning.
Okay. So now we are talking about fear. Right? False evidence appearing real. So yeah. So whenever something negative pops up, in Millionaire Mind Intensive, the fear is a disempowering belief. Okay. So you'll just tell yourself or tell the mind, thank you for sharing. Yes, correct, Hans. False evidence or emotion appearing real. Okay. Acting real. Yes, correct. Oh, so when negative, disempowering thoughts come to your mind, just say, Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay, good. All right. So thank you for sharing. Yeah. So as I was saying, the mind is not that it's bad, okay, but it is trying to protect us. Okay. But sometimes it is like you know, it is like overprotective mother. Yeah. When a mother is overprotective, it's called neurotic. Okay. Neurosis is a disorder. That means it's overcaring. And it prevents the child from growing. Yeah. So you don't let the mind become an overprotective mother. Yeah. To keep you from trying new things. Okay. So uh we have to be in control of the mind instead of being controlled by the mind. So yes, Cynthia fears being poor. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The fear is one of the greatest motivators, right? But we want to be motivated by love. We want to be motivated by purpose. Okay. How about Cynthia? Ellen? Any biggest takeaway from MMI?
Hello.
Hi Ellen. Good morning.
Thanks, Jimmy, for this MMI revision.
Okay.
And it's, it just happened that I thought about this learn and equal to unlearn in the MMI.
Okay.
So basically, there's I think MMI has got a very good platform to actually unwind ourselves in our mind,
Uh-huh.
our mindset towards certain things in our life in perspective. Because the MMI also mentioned something that say there no right or wrong. Of course, but yeah, sometimes something stuck into us, right? We cannot forgo,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So if EQ is too much burden, right? Our
Yes.
IQ will be affected.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to unwind, unlearn. Let
Yeah.
go, let go. All this EQ, whatever that's burden us, that's pulling us uh, our emotion or whatever that's holding us, and psychologically, right? We cannot move forward because we are stuck. So we have to unstuck and unblock our whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So in order for us to move forward and believe in yourself, in order to reach your goal, or dreams. So every one of us, we have something like EQ is more EQ than IQ. Right? IQ is usually we learn a lot of things, right? We keep putting fill up our cups in full, but we never uh empty the cup in order for the new spring of life coming into your way, right? So they can help you to grow.
Correct.
To yeah, right, yeah. So that is what I see from MMI. This the trainer, right? This unknown as spoken about it.
Right, right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, anything else other than this?
That's about all. Yeah,
That's
thank you.
all. Okay. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for sharing. So, I think what Alan just shared is that we have to unlearn all the wrong way of thinking. In terms of can be from in terms of EQ, uh, emotional quotient, right? Emotional intelligence, so that we can uh improve our IQ on money. Yeah. So many times it's a communication with ourselves, okay, to learn what is the best way to feel. Oh, okay. Yeah. So next up we'll have Cynthia. Give me one minute. I wrap up what Ellen just shared. Okay. So yeah. So we have to unlearn and then relearn, right? Which is what we are doing. Okay. So yes, Cynthia, please unmute.
Yeah. um, as for me, I think the sorry, you can see uh my awful eye shield and bandage still over my eyes. Um, anyway, yeah, I think I'll just turn off the video. Um, it taught me a lot of um things and reiterated things that I should do and I shouldn't do. So I think the whole convention was a very, very interesting and very I could code it myself as mind blowing because there's a lot of things that we actually know, but maybe hidden down inside of us, which we did not dare to pursue to explore and to work on them. So um, the the whole convention actually is teaching us how to move forward instead of just keeping inside or and that we must dare to dream and then take the necessary steps to make that happen. The other part of the convention, which I like, was they also try to heal us, from within by giving us scenarios or making us reflect on things that have impacted us and how we need to let go in order to um, move towards the millionaire mind, because if you're not healed inside, then it's very difficult for you to take the next step forward. So I like that portion very much. Although there was a lot of tears and a lot of really introspection, and it touches you at the core hurting point, but it also helped us to put down that baggage and relieve us. So that was what my biggest takeaway from the whole convention on holistically. They not just teach us what to do, but they also make us a renewed person after walking out of the convention 3 days later. If you had follow it through um, very closely, you would be able to then become a renewed and towards millionaire mind.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. I think what Cynthia mentioned. Okay. Yeah. So I think what Cynthia mentioned was something that I think is very important. What the MMI, right, was able to do for the attendees is that they have this like processes, okay, that will help you to pluck out the weeds, okay, pluck out the weeds that has been within us that because we are so busy with life that, okay, we're so busy with life that we don't have time to go and remove them. Okay, but it's affecting us. Okay. So a lot of people, even though they finish attending it, they may not even know exactly or very clearly. Okay. Thanks, Ma. Yeah, thanks for coming on. You're most welcome. Yes. Please have a good rest. Get well soon. See you. Yeah. Yeah. So Marlene need to take a leave. Okay. So yeah. So you know, because of these processes, the people are able to heal from some of the old wounds, and they don't know that they have actually have a transformation, okay, already already a transformation already. And because they let off these baggages, they are able to start creating new results that they were not able to create before. Yeah. So I think that is one of the very powerful part about this MMI. And because I have attended their they have other courses, more specific ones, okay, like train the trainer, okay, train you to be a trainer, how to stand in front of like a few hundred people and know how to handle the crowd. Wow, I tell you, it is very impactful. Okay, it's very impactful, and you will really you will on a conscious or subconscious level break through to the next level. Okay, you will actually grow and expand, and so will your results show. Okay, so I think this is something I feel is a very good point. Yeah. All right. So things will only get better. And the good news is, MMI is coming again in July, or is it August? Yeah, between July and August. So I think it will be an opportunity for uh whoever that hasn't gone for it before, right? To attend it. In fact, for all of you who are listening in today, you you get a glimpse of what is going to be shared there. And so when you attend it and it's delivered by the trainer, you will have a reinforced, that means you already have a pre idea that what is will be delivered. And when the trainer deliver it, you can associate with your daily life. And then it it will be easier to assimilate and absorb. Okay. Yeah, because me personally and Reese, I personally have attended this at least 4 times already. Okay, and I would say that we are very fortunate that currently they have this trainer that they have right now is one of the best trainers for MMI. So you will actually learn best, because of their good delivery, good so I've seen other trainers, they are fantastic, but this one that they have is my favorite so far. Okay, so it says, so in MMI, right, they say the roots, then the fruits. Okay, so you have to change the roots to get a different fruit. Okay, the fruit is the outcome, right? And generally, rich people are good investors and vice versa, right? So if poor people are poor investors. Okay, so we are generally learning how to be a good investor. So the process of change is starting with awareness. Okay, so that's why this acronym ABC, awareness before change, right? Awareness before change. So after awareness is understanding. Okay, after awareness is understanding. Okay, step 2 is understanding. Okay, what's step 3? After understanding, okay, the second step to understanding, the second step to change is understanding. There is actually a third step, but I can't seem to find it. Okay. The third step to change is reconditioning. Okay. The third step to change is reconditioning. Okay, I'll just type it in the chat box. Yeah. 3 steps to change. The first one is awareness. The second one is understanding. The third step is reconditioning. Okay? When you understand the way of thinking and becoming comes from outside of you, you can disassociate from them. Okay, so there is a process of manifestation. Okay, just pay attention. Stay with me. Thoughts. Okay, thoughts. Whatever you think will generate feelings. Okay, feelings is the emotion, and the feeling will lead you to taking action, which will then create the results, whether it's a good result or a poor result. Okay, so the initial first phase of the thoughts phase is very important. Okay, it usually needs to be in the abundance space, positive, and in order for the feeling to be strong, right? Okay, you need to have a mega desire. Okay, you need to have a huge desire for success. You need to have a clear goal, how much money you want to make, right? Do you want to uh do you dare to dream, right? To set a goal like you want to make 60,000 a month, all right? Is it an amount that will excite you? 60,000 Sing dollars every single month, passive income. How would your life change? What would you do differently, right? So as what the big L Tom Strider will ask, would it be okay if you can take 6 month vacation twice a year? Would it be okay if you can go on 1 week vacation every month? Would it be okay if you do not have to work 45 years of your life like your parents? Yeah, so these are some uh, thoughts that we can use to ask ourselves, and will then you motivate yourself or not to take the necessary actions, okay, to create the outcome that you want in your life. Okay, so maybe right now we'll take a break. Does any is everyone okay to have like 10 minutes break. Okay, if you are okay to have a break, just give me a heart. Okay, give me a heart. Just go click on react and give me a heart. Okay, emoji, heart emoji. Or you can type one. If you don't want okay, I think we have a 10 minutes break. I think this afternoon we will not have lah. We will just end at we will end at probably 11:30 or latest 12. Okay? So we have a 10 minutes break and we'll be back at 10:51. Okay, great. I cannot hard. We cannot press the okay. Hard. and they're not ready to receive it, give it to me. Yeah, whatever. If they don't have the blessing or the knowledge to receive it, give it to me. I will take it. Okay. Let's say, for example, the universe raining dollars, the dollar notes in the sky towards you or towards person A. Okay, so the person A is no idea that he's gonna become rich, and he opens up the umbrella and shield himself from the rain of $100 notes. And you say, if they are not willing to take it, send it to me. And what do? While the rain fall away from his umbrella, you go and pick it up. You go and pick it up and you keep it. Okay. So one of the things they want us to have awareness, okay, and also to respect money, to honor money, to not um look at it as something not important. Okay, because if you don't show that you respect it and it's important, it will not it will not respect you and it will not come to you. Okay, so one of the things, like for example, when you walk down the street, sometimes you see coins lying on the floor. Okay, Mm, so sometimes you will just walk past and just leave it there. Now onwards, never ever do that. Okay, never ever let universe have a chance to think you do not think money is important or money is insignificant. If you see the coin on the floor, quickly pick it up and put it in your pocket and say, not put it in pocket, just hold it up and say, I'm a money magnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So declare you're a money magnet. Even if it's 1 cent, you have to show respect to it. Okay. Someone is not able to hold on to the blessing and you will tell the universe, give it to me. I will take it. Okay. So you keep it. But of course, if the thing you picked up got a name, got a handphone number, please call the person and return the items you found. Okay. So I'm just talking about like some people pick up $10, some people pick up $50. Yeah. Okay. So all that doesn't have a name to it, you can claim it. Okay. It will belong to you. Yeah. But of course, if you pick up a credit card, just return it to the lost and found. Okay, don't keep it and go and spend it. Okay, so let me just go to the next one that I feel is a very important. Okay, of all the emotions, the most debilitating is anger. Yeah, and we often drag our past relationship into the current and future relationship. Relationship can be relationship with your spouse, or it can be relationship with money, right? We often do that, right? We drag our past relationship into the current relationship and the future ones. Okay, so when do we actually feel the emotion of anger? Okay, it's usually when we are not getting what we want. Okay, we often retaliate by not giving the person we are angry with what they want, and we go down the drain with them. Okay, so people who have to be right are usually the most miserable people. Okay, They want to be right, okay? And usually these are the most miserable people. Interesting, huh? Your anger and your resentment get stuck in the cells of your body, okay? Not theirs, not the other party, and makes you sick, not them. I feel it's so powerful, okay? When we get angry, we are the one taking the poison, okay? Holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Okay? So, I think it's so true. I'm not saying that we cannot be angry, but if we do feel the anger or feel angry, right? Learn to release it after, okay? Otherwise, you are drinking poison, right? We are in Stronghold, we are in a health business. Sometimes we self-sabotage, okay? Because we got emotionally charged or triggered. So this piece of information is very important. Okay, research shows that 47% of all cancer is related to unresolved anger. Okay, so scary, huh? So anger actually live within your cells and it can cause cancer. Okay, everyone always does the best they can at the time. You do not necessarily forget, but you do necessarily forgive. So it's important to learn how to forgive. Okay, it's a skill. Forgive yourself, forgive your parents, forgive other people, forgive your friends. Okay, those that betrayed you, forgive is a antidote to save yourself. Okay, so forgiving is a selfish skill. Okay, okay, because forgiving is for yourself. It's not for the other person. Okay, when you forgive the other person, it's not for that, oh, whatever he do or she or who the parents do is right or wrong. Okay, it's not about right or wrong. It's about it's not about what they do. It's about you getting the healing. Okay, you getting the release of the burden. Okay, so you can progress. So you don't get things like cancer. Okay, or anything that's not good, because right, research shows that 40%, 47% of all cancer is related to unresolved anger, right? So other than taking 灵芝, you also need to work on your inside, okay? And then you can heal yourself more faster, okay? So we really want to help people to heal, not just physically, but also biologically, inside out, emotion, in all aspects. Okay, we want everyone to become really healthy and successful. Uh, 1 second, Uh, Richard, I'm in the class right now. I'm Okay, sorry for the interruption. Yeah. Okay, so anyone got anything? Is not condoning the actions but healing ourselves. Yes, correct. Okay, anyone have any thoughts regarding this? Anger. Uh, how many of you feel anger very regularly? Or most of us here are more very peaceful creatures, human, very kind, very loving. Okay. You can see the angry face over there, huh? Learn to forgive in order to let go of any kind of negative relationship with person to heal. Yes, correct. That's why I actually conduct the Know Thyself class to understand about emotion and the mind so that we don't get caught up in them. Okay? Yeah. It's a good knowledge to have. Okay, so I'm gonna move on, okay, to the next part, which is about celebrating success. Success breeds success, okay? Success is a habit, so is failure, and so is mediocrity. So you you get so comfortable with success until it's the path of least resistance. Okay. Some people is like they are so the path of least resistance is being a mediocre person. Okay, or being a failure. This is their easiest path. Okay, the path of no non-resistance. But when you make being successful a habit, it becomes your new path of least resistance. That means it's your most convenient and comfortable action. Okay, how do you start developing your success muscles? Okay, you start doing things like celebrating each small little success you have in everyday life. Okay, like for example, if you want to, oh, one second, Okay, so just celebrate success every day. Okay, they say have a celebrate success journal, right? So just have a journal and then every day before you sleep, write down 5 successes you have. I would say that because we are in the stronger business, you can for the business you can put for your personal life you can have so you can have like maybe different categories. Okay, so for example, I successfully went to Park Lane and I successfully drink 4 cups of 灵芝 coffee today for free. So even that can be a success. Anything can be a success. I spoken to Bruce and successfully clarified a few doubts that I have about inviting. Okay, very successful. Okay, doesn't mean that it needs to be close the case. Or okay, or you can say I've successfully made an appointment to meet my friend next Tuesday for lunch with Dr. Lim. Success. I've successfully reached out to John with the intention of sharing my business. Uh, okay. So irregardless whether the person agreed to your invitation, it is a success because you took an action, right? If you sleep on it, then that is worse, correct? I I listened to Dr. Lim sharing about the liver. Wow, success. Okay. Then the next day, I improved my understanding of YK1. Yeah, success. Yeah. So you very quickly have five. Hello, Liang Xing. Welcome.
Yeah, money.
Good morning, morning. Yeah. So now we are talking about celebrating success lah. That means it's important. Okay. Small little success is every step of the way is good until we feel that success is a habit, it's a natural for us. Okay. So we don't discredit small successes. Then sometimes people will think, "Aya, it's only message my friend. Wow, what's so successful about that?" You know, like I I only took the 灵芝 on time. What's so special about it? No, it's a success because you take care of your health, right? Because you took action. So that is a success, and you record down in your success journal. Okay, whether it's a blog or it's a physical book, just write it down. But if you ask me, writing down on a paper is more powerful. Okay, so I encourage you to have a success journal, a physical book. Okay, sometimes you can write five. You are happy. You can write eight. It's up to you. Okay, so but whenever you do it every single day, you are so used to being successful. Guess what? You eat success for breakfast, and more success will eventually come your way. Okay, so don't condemn yourself. Don't don't look down on yourself or in any way, but always look at what successes you have created, right? Like like for example,
你要喝水吗？
喝水啊，我要喝水，我口渴了。Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. I think quite clear. Everybody clear about the success, celebrating success and making success a normal for you. Who here is going to, or who here already? Wow, risk very responsive. Okay, who already have a journal, a success journal? Okay, if you already have a success journal, right, just type one in the chat box. If you plan to get a success journal, right, type two. Or you can give a heart. Okay, you plan to have, okay, good. That's great. Donna plan to have a success journal. How about the rest? You already have, you type one. Uh, don't have yet, three. Type three on the chat box. Okay, Cindy is very busy doing house cleaning. She's doing a Chinese New Year spring cleaning. Okay, Cynthia haven't got. Do you plan to get it? Do you plan to start? If you plan to start, you type two. If you already have, you type one. Okay. Okay, I think we're doing well. We're doing good so far. I think we are almost done. Okay, so now I think we covered quite a fair bit. Every day is successful life. You're still alive, able to contribute for some good causes. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for your responses. Okay. I will just touch on a bit about managing money. Then after that, I will open to questions about business. Okay. That means we completed the MMI revision. Okay. So congratulations. So I will open up questions about Shuanghe business for you to clarify. Okay. And then we can close the session for today. Okay. Okay, so for managing your money just right, uh, FFA, financial freedom account, long-term savings for spending, education, and the play jar. Okay, you can actually open up sub bank accounts. That means let's say you have a DBS bank account, right? Then you can add a sub account below. Like then you can rename it as play jar. Then you add another account. That means each new account you got a new bank account number. Okay, sub bank account. So you can open up 4 or 5, maximum four, or I think 5 more. Then you rename them as play, and you rename them as long-term savings for spending, LTSS. Then you can rename them as financial freedom account, rename them as education jar. So whenever you got money coming in from sales, or you got money coming in from Shuanghe, or money coming in from salary, you transfer 10% to FFA account, to transfer 10% to LTSS account, you transfer 10% to education account, and transfer 10% to play account. So you only spend money you have, don't spend money you don't have. Okay, so over time your FFA reach a certain amount, you can take it out and go and buy gold. You can take it out and buy stocks. Okay, or you can take it out, buy precious metals, silver, platinum, or just FFA is for you to take out to spend on investment. Okay, but don't invest in scam. Okay, yeah. So if you are not sure if anything you're going to put your money in is scam or not, please ask me. Okay, I'm in this space long enough, and I'm very well aware how scam platform looks like. Okay, so those that promise too high yield, high percentage gains, okay, fake one. And if Mark Zuckerberg suddenly message you on Telegram saying that after you transfer him $300 and he will give you $1 trillion, please run away. All right. Okay. Transfer the money to me instead. All right. Okay. So always start managing your money. Okay. The rich people are people who are great at managing money. Okay. So any last questions about MMI? Okay, so maybe can I get every one of you to share your two biggest takeaway from this morning's sharing? Okay, so never mind. We you just take your time, okay, and think. So, does anyone have any question about 双喝 or how to invite people, how to like what's the compensation plan? Uh, it's very difficult to get people to see the business, anything, any questions? How to succeed in the business? Or can share about your goals? Rabia, what's your goal?
Ah, my goals are in for now to get passive income loan.
Passive income. How much?
At least because I wasn't fully employed for 6 months, right?
Yeah,
So at least 2,000 a month.
2,000, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think yeah.
Uh, that's
This
cool.
is without me spending on McDonald's lah, Starbucks lah, bubble tea lah. So it's
Yeah.
like just nice for my savings, for my insurance, for my investment. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. You have any challenges when doing the business, stronger business?
I think for now my challenge is because a lot of my friends working on weekdays, and then weekends day is always their family day. Yeah. So that is one of my challenges.
Hmm.
Mm.
But I think you are doing fine, right? You are able to invite some friends to look, and recently you got a new friend who actually joined.
I mean can be better lah, but I also cannot force because people are working.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, we celebrate every single success, whether they just
Correct.
join out of the support or they join because they like the business, it's okay. But the fact
Mhm.
that you're able to invite them and then we were able to show it to them, yeah, I think that's a success by itself.
Right.
Yeah, in fact, the Temasek house, right? The friendly lady.
Bella. Yeah, that one
Ah,
actually I got to
ah.
know from the TikTok Academy.
We can actually talk to her because she seems to be quite chatty and I think she is open to learning, maybe making more money lah, I would say.
I think more on to making more money lah. She just needs to fine tune about because she did mention about it's something got to do with MLM, so she wouldn't want to like really focus on it. Then I told her, MLM actually this kind of thing is being done even in retail shops, when you earn cashback and stuff like that. It is the same model I feel, but it's a matter of how you look at it. So if like you want to earn money, you can earn money while you buy the supplements or the products, and to me it's okay and then also membership sign up also is free
Yeah, lor.
that that's how I talk to her lah. I say I don't see it as MLM because if really MLM, then you really need to fork out a lot of money, thousands, based on my
Yes.
own experience. Because not only you have this kind of experience, I also have this kind of past experiences. So a
Correct.
bit PTSD. And
Yeah.
the way I talk to her also, I like to joke with her lah.
And yesterday I was talking to a 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She's Cynthia calls her my daughter, my new daughter. Yeah, so I was telling her, uh, we have been we have been like recommending things,
Mm-hmm.
like so enthusiastic. We say, wow, after we watch a movie, wow, this show, you must watch, it's so good. And then we actually recommend to all our friends and family. Even though we don't get any financial rewards. So so we've been advertising for free for most of our life. So why not recommend and get paid instead, you know? So which is what we are doing. Because I told her that the reason why uh the networkers get paid because the companies like Shuanghe, they don't do advertisement. They pay the people uh the word of mouth. They pay these people the advertisement fees, right? Instead of paying the advertisers, they rather pay people who like and believe in their products and recommend it to their friends. And because like people like Dr. Lim, he just chose to share and recommend the Lingzi, right? And the coffee. And after that, even when he stopped recommending, the company is still paying him passive income of about $60,000 every single month. Okay. I told her is like the advertising fees lah. Okay. But he no longer needs to do that. And every month he's getting paid. You know what I mean? So it's like work done one time. Okay. Lay the foundation, build your customer base, and then the company continues to thank you better than CPF, more than $1,000, right? So so it's like, and then you just tell your friend, hey, our company is looking to pay you just to recommend people to drink their coffee. Why don't you give it a try? Something like that lah. Okay. So we don't make it like MLM-ish. Yeah. Like for example, now my lifestyle mostly is, you know, uh, attend seminars to learn, improve myself, go to Shuang Park Lane to drink coffee and talk to Dr. Lin, chit chat, makan, then after that go home. So, so it's not really like MLM-ish, right? It's just like hanging out with friends and then talk about, oh, so this 灵芝 does this, how to be healthy, take this, take 214, how to not get sick. If you're sick, what to do, take lactoberry. So over time your social circle also widen, you know what I mean? Okay. So okay, if everyone no more question, then we end the session. Okay. Donna, you got anything to share? So we just go around. Yeah.
Not really, but I would say that my biggest takeaway would be that about being aware and then reconditioning. Yeah, those are my biggest takeaways.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Donna.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay, then Ellen? Ellen, yeah, Ellen raising her hand. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay. The biggest takeaway today is yeah, from your job system lah. Yeah. So actually, I this is my second attending this MMI. It's
Oh,
just that the first time I do the judge system at the first MMI with this T have Ecker at the time when he was on stage, the whole the whole 3 days. So when I was in front, I was sitting in front in the VIP side. So that time, I hear very clearly what he's talking about, all that. And good things that the judge system until today, for the time when I attend, is still ongoing and is still
wow.
very strong.
Oh,
Yeah, and most people who practice it, right, they got the result and relatively fast and successful. I have seen them. Some of them are still back in the room. For every every year there's this worldwide MMI. So I encourage everybody to attend because this one is whether in your life, got any, you face difficulties in success, or financially, or your life, personal, relationship, or anything, So it covered almost everything. That's why this is very unique platform, I must say. And I have experienced quite a lot of changes in my life, of course, through this. Thanks to this T have hacker.
Ecker. Yeah.
Uh, this hacker for all his material because I bought his material as well. So it's still with me. I still a treasure for me because I find that all that he willing to impart all his secrets, to us, how you can look life is such that you can be successful. Not necessarily must self-sabotage, or do all so funny thing and then follow the crowd, Not necessary. Yeah. So there is always a path that he took, or in his college life and other times in his work life and all that. And yeah, he got pretty. Sometimes he's up and downs, but he successful very successful in this platform. So that's why he got this lead coach, which is trained, and I see that new coach are coming in, so that is quite very good. That add on some more, So there's a few version, new version. When I attend the second time, it's a new version. Uh, just only the judge system is still there, so that's why I find that it's very encouraging. So yeah, so I hope that yeah, y'all can those have not attend, try to go do so this coming August lah. Uh, yeah.
all
So this
right.
is one, yeah,
Awesome.
encouragement lah.
Wow. Thanks, Alan. So after using the money jar, you also accumulated a good amount of money, I would say.
Uh, okay, the first time when I tried, right, amazingly, it's like attracting something I did not understand at all when I was doing this judge system. So the asset side, of course, it grow lah because of investment ma.
Yeah.
You invest in quite a number of things like stock, option or whatever. Then education, of course, is a must
Yeah.
because education is not just 10%. You can put 20%,
Mhm.
because that will speed up all the whatever you need, cut short knowledge or whatever lah. But usually is we don't understand why in life your each and everyone has their own path lah. But you choose your path, right? You choose your freedom. The only thing is that along the way, okay, you all these loose pieces, right, will add up into what already form a picture, a big picture, which is your goal, your dreams. It's amazing lah. So it's like that. It's a shortcut way for you to get to success. So I find that there are a lot of things in life you can change, especially transformation of your own lifestyle, your own thinking, mindset, perspective, everything towards this what the universe has created. So everything is all in this created system. So you just have to tap on it, leverage on it. So everything will go along the way.
so you don't have this baggage keep carrying too much, So this one is why I find the judge system has a unique way lah to to uh unleash your potential lah somewhere lah.
Well,
Then yeah, this time I cannot explain to you how it works because the system has a very unique uh um yeah, the principal designer must have his he already thought very carefully before he come out this 3-day courses. So I find that everybody will have a six job. Why not you just try to put it according to the percentage, right? Contribute and then use it. Uh, you can use it wisely, or then you find the answer. Uh, Play part lah. Usually I have a weaknesses lah because of the play job lah. I actually don't pamper myself so much. I pamper on my family, my immediate family, as friends. So so this part I still in a bit of a dilemma because I the one not only the manage the money but also the giver type, you see. So everything I find that mostly lah not just money but also towards uh uh relationship. I give my time, my whatever, effort towards building up a rapport, right? Build up rapport and all that. So it takes times. It takes times. Especially at MLM because many people have a mis conception about MLM because the MLM the business model is not at fault. Okay, I just want to rephrase. The whole MLM the system is not at fault. Once the people is inside, right, come in and join as membership as a member, their whole structure is all body. That's us, every one of us inside. Okay, and how we contribute this same objective the company is doing, right? The mission, we are actually part of it. But many times we want to be at our self objective, so we sabotage ourselves. We sabotage ourselves. So some of us, not so all of us, I say some. Okay, there will be bad apples around. Okay, but we won't condone what their whatever their action, but we forgive them. Okay, some of them just come in, they just go out for the sake of I don't know what's the reason, a purpose or reason, whatever they come in. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they come in to see how are we doing. But I learned from Dr. Lim, Anthony Lim. I found that he has a very good example, his character. If you observe very carefully, the successful rate is faster when you have a very good, clear, okay, solid. It's a very solid foundation, which is his character. Okay, he's doing it for love. He's doing it for caring others. Also, that's why his successful rate of building the rapport and this trust with people is very fast. And then you find out his character is very unique. He don't talk a lot about other people. Not even one soul. Not even one soul. He never say anything behind one soul. Interesting, never have this unless that soul is so bad then he talk, but then it doesn't happen. Maybe I this is what I observe and learn from him but for others maybe in other MLM or whatever they have this don't have like Dr. Lim like that, and then they have met some hurt or whatever the baggage already, emotional. So when they when they come to this company learn that we are MLM, they were taught that, oh, it's the same one, it's the same one, it's the same one. It's something like it's inside already. So we will have this problem, So we have this problem to help them to get their skepticism, whatever emotion to get out of their baggage until they realize that this company is not like that. It's not like that. Okay, MLM is not like that. It's not a pyramid. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. Pyramid is illegal. Okay, according to the law,
Yeah.
it's illegal. MLM is not illegal. MLM is a structure as such, whatever star, whatever unit level or whatever binary, is not illegal because a lot of education or other institution or other uh, uh, in medical side or education side or whatever, they always have this thinking that MLM is like pyramid, but it's a wrong concept. MLM equal pyramid is wrong. Pyramid equal MLM is wrong. Okay, it's not the same. It's not equal. Must study properly, okay? Because a lot of them, I don't know, they pass their math or not. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. But to me, it's a different because the model is different, and then human is the factor because as I said earlier already, I already mentioned already. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up where other people don't see your point or perspective, and then they hurt you. Say, hey, you are MLM, why you join? Why, all the negative thing. You should just say thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
All
Uh,
right. All right.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Thank you, Alan.
Welcome.
Yes, so I think that's a great point by Alan, Uh education jar is important because if you want to become a great networker, we are in the network marketing business. You have to invest in learning about how to be a professional network marketer, right? It's when you're a professional network marketer, you will get the results that you want and desire. Okay. So next, can we have Reese? Reese, you want to share any takeaways and any personal experience other than complaining about me? Okay, maybe Reese is busy. Okay. Can we have Christy? I think Christy is not spoken yet. Christy, are you there? Christy, are you there? Calling once, calling twice. Okay, later if she's back then then okay. Yeah. So anyway, if any point you need to go, you can just take a leave, no problem. Okay, then can we have Cynthia? Cynthia, you any last or Liang Xing, you want to say something? Liang Xing?
Oh, nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Okay. How's your experience in Shanghai so far?
Uh, Interesting.
Interesting, okay.
Mm.
Still trying out the products lah.
Yeah, I hope to learn more when it's free.
Okay, that's great. Next time we will have a Zoom to share about products also lah. So sometimes
Mm.
people cannot go out of their house or their
Uh,
yeah, so
okay.
easier. Okay, and then we will
Yeah.
also have Zoom new member training Zoom business sharing also.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
try to make it.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
And how about Hans? Hans, you want to share anything or Eileen? How about Eileen? You want to share your experience so far in Shanghai? Welcome, Donna. Donna left. Okay. Hans, learning something new every day. Okay, that's great. What's your goal right now, Hans? Do you have any goals right now? Building up a few jars. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Awesome. Okay, Eileen, you got anything to add? Then, if not, we'll call it. How about Cynthia? Anything to add? Okay, maybe you can on the camera and then we'll take a group picture and then we'll end the session. Wow. Hey, Reese, can you share something? What's your experience so far? Like what you learned from MMI, and also how's your experience with Shanghai so far?
Money management and anger management.
Sorry, is it you mean from MMI, is it? That's what you learn. Money management and anger management. Oh. What exactly? What exactly?
So I had to split into jobs. Basically like 55 for necessity, key 5%, LTSF, FFA, play 10% each. So need to follow to do that way lah.
Okay, when you say anger management, very interesting. What do you mean by that?
What's your thought before you
Oh,
get angry first?
and say thank you for sharing, right?
Thank you for sharing.
Uh, okay, cool. I think it's a very good takeaway. Okay lah, let's have a good selfie together with Rabia's warehouse. Okay. Okay, so I think we have a good sharing today. Welcome, Alan. Thanks for coming on this morning, and sharing, giving info. Oh, Cynthia. Okay. Let's Cynthia, any last things to say before we go? Your experience so far with MMI and Shuanghe also.
Well, I think I shared my experience about MMI just now, but
Yes.
I think I would like to talk more on Swangher. I think so far all the products that I have actually tried and consumed, they are all very, very good stuff. And I don't normally say that of a product, okay, but I really think that everything that I've
Is it laggy?
solid tube of toothpaste can actually got my hand healing. I think if y'all look through the chat later on, you would see the photographs of my burn and how the green tea toothpaste have actually helped me. And to be honest, I have been in a few MLMs before, but this one seems pretty different. The style and the way you all teach us to market and also to conduct the business. It is really very, very um, it's done with integrity. So I like coming to Shuanghe um, to learn and also to improve myself better,
Mhm.
and of course to take their products and then get better health. But most of all, I think the people there are uh, all very family like, and we share good ideas alike. So this is something which I rarely see in other MLMs. So which I feel it is to me it's not an MLM. To me it's just a place where you learn how to better your health with the least damage to your pocket. And the important thing is the products really work and the people are really, really warm and nice. Except, of course, with a few exceptions, which I'm not going to say, but they know and you know. Okay, but other than that, I think it's a really very good platform. And I think this idea of doing even your product training or whatever online is really fantastic. And I'm quite proud to say I'm part of it. Yay.
Yeah, yes. Appreciate your great suggestion. And now we have got things going. And yeah, we are on the right track, so let's go get it, go and beat the fears, invite the right way, right? And then get the team growing and see your money growing, right? So
Yeah,
uh
be a gold diamond in what half a year.
we go diamond, right? And then within 2 to 3 years. And yeah. So before I end, I'll just say that I think you guys have been awesome. And also, if you want to, yes, thank you, Ellen. Yeah, great sharing for everyone. And if you just text your friend if you can make additional. Would you be interested if you can make another 1 to 2K a month? Then if they say yes, they are the right people. Then you just say, okay, let's meet up for coffee. I also want to know what's going on in your life. Okay, if they say no, they are not looking for more money, so not it's a wrong audience. It doesn't matter. Okay. So okay, thank you everyone. So let's end it here and we'll see you in the office if you are going later. Right? So today is Saturday, tomorrow Sunday, so we still have the weekend special, 1 for 1. Okay, I'll end the session right now. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Bye,
Okay,
Rob.
goodbye, goodbye,
Bye
Bye
bye. Bye
bye,
bye. Thank you,
Lansing.
bye,
everybody.
Okay, see
bye.
you.